Hi everybody, this is my 36-week pregnancy vlog. A lot has happened this week, but not in pregnancy wise. My parents moved in and we had to switch rooms. So we're in where Sarah used to be, and Sarah went downstairs with the boys. We haven't got everything situated yet in our bedroom. It's kind of a mess. We were going to put up his crib on Monday night, then we were going to do it Tuesday, then we were going to do it Wednesday. We were busy last night, so then we got thinking, well, maybe we'll put it up during the weekend. Sit down, Connor. So yeah, I had my midwife appointment, and it went okay. I'm not a big fan of my backup midwife. She is the kind of person that thinks, turn off the fan. Automatically thinks the what ifs, like this could happen and this could happen and this could happen. I'm a kind of person that doesn't like to think of the what ifs. Be quiet, Connor, so I can talk. She told me that she wasn't too sure if he was head down or not. She tried to like move him side to side to see if she could figure out what was his head and what was his butt. She tried to use the Doppler to find out where he was. She tried to use a I think she called it a prenatal stethoscope or something. Excuse you. It's just this long black thing that has a handle on one part, and then like a cone thing on the bottom part, and she puts her ear to it, and the other part's on my stomach. And he was moving around too much. He wouldn't sit still to figure out where he was. So she made me out another requisition for another ultrasound. And I asked her, I said, if by any chance he is breech, how can we turn him safely? Because I'm terrified to have a C-section. Like, I've never had any major surgeries in my life. No, you stay here. Keep the door closed, please. Keep the door closed, please. Sorry about that. My son wouldn't listen to me, as usual. So anyway, she said, I have never had any major surgeries before other than getting my wisdom teeth out. And the most thing that scares me and terrifies me the most about a C-section is the epidural. Because I'm not afraid of needles. Like, I've got 5 tattoos. But it's the fact of the needle going in my spine that terrifies me. And then I wouldn't be able to have anybody in there while I was having the needle put in, and then I'm always afraid of, you know, like the freezing not coming out, and then the afterwards of healing and having to go up 3 flights of stairs upstairs to bed, and, you know, having 4 kids and having to run after them and everything. So she said that the only thing, or well, one of the things that they could do is turn him on the outside. But there's a lot of risks to that. Like, the cord can wrap around his neck. They could tear the placenta away from the uterine wall. I said, okay, well then you're not doing that. And so then she said that she can do it internally. I said, hell no, you're not doing that either. I said, if he is breached, then I guess I have no choice to go with the friggin' C-section. And then she told me that she's going to give me a needle in my hip, in my thigh area. Connor, don't touch the diaper bag. Okay. She was going to give me a needle in my hip, thigh area type of thing after when he's born. Don't touch the bag. Connor. So I don't hemorrhage after. And I don't think that she has ever heard of the term heplock. Because when I was watching JP Seuss, my favorite mom on YouTube, she said that she had to have a heplock put in so she wouldn't hemorrhage. But my backup midwife, she never heard of that before, so I told her what it was. And she said that she doesn't know anything about it. Like I told you in my previous video that she's from Paris. So I don't know exactly where she got her training or anything from, but it's just like a needle in my hip. I said, well, if I don't hemorrhage, is it okay if I get it anyway? And she says, yeah, it'll just wipe out through your system. So that's another thing that I'm worried about. I didn't even think of that, hemorrhaging, even though I've never, ever, ever, knock on wood. I'm not done yet. I have never, knock on wood, have ever had any problems with labor and deliveries. So that's another thing that she got me worried about. And then she got talking about the forceps and the vacuum. I said, well, I don't care if you have to sit. Connor, can you please stop? As you can tell, my nerves are pretty much shot. What was I saying? Oh, forceps. I told her, I said, I don't care if you have to stand on me, if you have to have the biggest person in the world sit on me type of thing to get him out. You are not putting a suction vacuum thingamajiggy on my son's head, and you're not putting the forceps on either, because I have seen pictures and I have witnessed what it looks like, and it is terrible. I don't care if it goes away in a week and it gets him out safely. They're not doing that. And I told her that too. I said, you're not going anywhere near me with those two things. So of course, now here I am sitting this week wondering if he's going to be breached and if I'm going to have a C-section, and then I'm worrying about hemorrhaging, and then I'm worrying about the vacuum and everything like that. So when I go back next week, next Wednesday, I see my primary midwife, and I'm going to tell my primary midwife that I don't feel comfortable with Laurence, that it's nothing against her, like it's probably just the way that she is, that, you know, like she wants to give you a heads up of what could happen, but I don't want to hear that. And I've been constantly worrying ever since. So I'm going to tell her that I don't feel comfortable with her because she makes me like really nervous and anxious and stuff. And there's a possibility, it all depends on who's on call the night that I go into labor. I would really rather have Jessica there over Laurence, or even both. But I just don't want it to be her and I, like Laurence and I, because like I said, she makes me really nervous and anxious. Connor, sit back, please. You're going to fall head first off the bed. So anyway, that's my rant for the day. I have a few baby buys here. When I went to my midwife appointment, I found in the bathroom a basket full of Lancino stuff. And this was wrapped up in a package. And it's one of those sample things of the nipple cream again. But I've got a whole bunch here that came in a bunch in a sealed package. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 of them. Plus the ones that I've already got, plus the tube that I bought, plus the one that I had left over from Connor. So I should be good for nipple cream. So I have all those. And then I went to a thrift store that's not too far from me where I got all those clothes. And I wasn't going to get a breastfeeding pillow because I never used it for Connor. I just mostly used my leg and kind of leaned back. But this thing was only $2.99. And I don't know if these are stains or not, like these dark kind of blue circle things. I know that I don't think it's a part of the design or not. But I don't want to risk breaking my my washing machine trying to wash this, and drenching it with Febreze won't work. So I'm just going to put some Febreze on it to get the smell of the, it doesn't smell like dirty, but it smells like a thrift store, like, you know, that kind of smell that those kind of stores have. So I'm just going to hope today go out to get a cover. I looked at 2 Walmarts and they don't carry them, even though they carry the pillows, but they don't carry the covers. I'm almost done. Be quiet, please. So today I'm going to go and see if Toys R Us has them, if not, if Sears has them. I'm just waiting for my husband to text message me back to see if I can or not, because it's the end of the month and, you know, bills are due and rent's due and all that crap. But anyway, it's made by Jolly Jumper, and I only paid $2.99 for it, so I grabbed it. Mostly so when he gets older, he can sit in the middle and he won't be flopping all over the place. And then what Connor's laying on, my ex, almost sister-in-law, my brother and her didn't quite get married, but we still are in contact. I wasn't going to keep this either. I was actually going to put it online and sell it. It's called an Inventino Flip, if you can see that carrier, and it's pretty neat. There's a button here. Oh, there you go. There's a button here and here, and then when the baby is old enough, you just kind of clip it together. And there's also, where is it? A pocket here. There we go. A pocket here like that. And then it's got like the waistband and everything. But this thing here, it can also go on your back, which I would never use with. But my husband said that he wants to use this because he doesn't like the wrap that I got, the Mama Kangaroo wrap. He doesn't like it. So he said that he wanted me to keep this Inventino thing, and that he'll wear this with Grayson, and I can have the wrap myself. So I kept it. I looked it up online, and it retails for about $40. So I said, fine, we'll keep it, you can use it. I don't like these kind of carriers mainly because their hips and their legs just kind of dangle. But in a wrap, Connor, you're going to fall off the bed, stop. But within a wrap, they're actually sitting, like they're seated. Their hips are kind of pushed out. They're not just like, you know, their legs and everything just dangling like that. They're actually sitting in the wrap. So I said, well, fine, you can use this. I'm not going to because I don't like the way it feels, and your back also hurts faster with these things than a wrap does. So that's not a baby buy. It's not even a really baby gift either. It was just thrown in a bag of clothes. But anyway, I've got another one of those. So that's it for everything that I got so far. I'm going to go and hopefully get the cover for my pillow today. I don't know if I mentioned last week or not, but the car seat that I was going to get is discontinued. It was the Graco 30 Metropolis. It's not, I don't know if it's being manufactured or anything anymore, but Sears doesn't carry it anymore, and neither does Toys R Us, and that's where I was going to get it. And you can't really order right from Graco itself because it doesn't have like information on it and stuff. So the stroller that I'm getting is still the same stroller, the Graco Treco, but I'm going to get the car seat that actually goes with it. It's called the Graco 35 Snug Ride in Orbit, and that's what the stroller is called, is the Graco Treco Orbit. So I'll have the matching car seat with the stroller. The reason why I didn't do that in the first place is because I liked the other one better, because of the padding was like velvety and stuff, and it was really nice, and it had more black on it. This car seat here is black still, and it has the head and body support and everything in it. It's $20 cheaper, which is good. But I like the other one better, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be ordering that next week. My husband and I budgeted it out, and we can afford to get it before he comes. Yay! So I'll be since that car seat there that I have, the one that I showed you before, the one that I had with Sarah and Connor, it expires in May, so I wouldn't be able to resell it. So I'm going to phone a place up by me. It's within walking distance, that helps unwed mothers and teen mothers Um, I went there before when I had Jaden, just for the weekly drop-in, like to see how much he weighs, how much he is measuring out, and like a quick look over. They let me go over. I was 20 when he was born and married, so I wasn't unwed and I wasn't a teen. But anyway, I'm going to phone them to see if they want the car seat, even just to have the car seat as like a chair, like just to put the baby in somewhere. If not, then I'll just recycle it early. I was thinking about putting it on my local buy and sell website, putting it on for free, obviously telling them that it was going to expire in May, just for, like if somebody needs a car seat from now to May type of thing, so, but I'm going to phone the, it's called St. Mary's something. I'm going to phone the place, since it's not a company, to see if they want it. If not, then I don't know what I'll do with it. It's actually a shame that it expires in May, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But anyway, since I have the crib up here, it's not opened yet, it's still in the box, but there's a picture of it. I'm stuck on the box. Oh my. I'll show you what it looks like. That's the mattress that I got. I didn't even know they came in blue. And then my husband has a towel draped over it. This is the crib. It's a Starkcraft fixed drop side. And that's what it looks like. So it's a Jane 2 4-in-1 convertible crib. And then it goes into a day bed, or a toddler bed, a day bed. Whoa, a day bed. Keep that door closed. My mom and dad's cats are here again, and I don't want them in this in the bedroom. And then the one of the railings could be a headboard. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah. So yeah, it's called a. It's upside down, of course. It's called a. Where did it go? A Jane fixed crib side in oak, because these cribs here, they were recalled because the drop side would, I guess, go down by itself, but this here has a new locking mechanism in it. But I'll show you a little tour from the door of my messy room. This used to be Sarah's room. Remember, her bed used to be over here, and then all her toys used to be over here, and all the mess used to be in here. So that's all of Grayson's things there, and the rocking chair. And then Grayson's crib is going to go right here, right beside me, and then the chair will just push back a little bit more. And then his dresser is in there. That one over there is ours. So it's a small room, but it'll do. So now we'll go to the washroom to show you my belly shot. Make sure there's no cats out here. One of the cats that my parents have is mine. But when they moved out, they had to take him with them because he got too attached to the cat that is theirs. They're brothers. From a different litter that we found. So anyway, here we are. Got more stuff up here. My dad's stuff and my husband's stuff and a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so I don't know why that's there. Anyways. Yeah, well, you're not having a drink from the tap, but I'll give you some water when we get downstairs. Okay, so this is 36 weeks from the side, and 36 weeks from this side. Yeah, Mommy's pulling her shirt up. When we were at the midwife office, he's like, Mommy, pull your shirt up. And then from the front, careful, Connor. And then from the side, and then from the other side, and my wonderful stretch marks. That's what it looks like. Get it centered here. Right
I need to brush my hair.
Okay, brush your hair. You got an accent going on. I'm going to stretch marks back there. But these, again, like I said, on camera, they look red, but they're actually silver. So, there he is. 36 weeks tomorrow. Okay. So, in about a week or so, I'll be full term, and he'll be able to come whenever he wants. I really would like to have him come before Halloween, mostly because I don't want the kids to miss out. But we have an idea, if I haven't told you already, about what we'll do if he is born after Halloween. And I don't think it would be a good idea to go out 4 days past my due date, because Sarah and Connor, they were 4 days late. Don't do that, Connor. You might fall off. So we figured out, my husband and I figured it out and talked it over, that if he is born like the day of Halloween or a couple of days before Halloween or after or whatever, well, if he's born before Halloween, they can still go out because of Luke, or my husband can take him. But anyway, we decided that if it wasn't going to happen, that absolutely we weren't going to be able to take them out for Halloween. We were going to do like an Easter egg hunt type of thing with Halloween candy, like hiding it all over the house, and they can dress up and then run around all the house and everything to collect candy and do it that way. Which my 7-year-old said that, Jaden, my oldest, he said that it's a good idea, at least we still get candy, but I'd still rather go out. And I was like, yeah, I know. I hope you guys can go out too. If Grayson is born before Halloween, the daddy and Papa can take you out and I'll stay home. And or if he's born like 2 weeks or a week or so before Halloween, depending on how cold it is, maybe I'll take him out since I'll have the stroller, but I'm not too sure. I usually wait at least 3 weeks to the full month. Just a minute. What?
That's not kitchen.
No, it's just a bathroom. I usually don't take my babies out for about 3 weeks to like the exact 4th week of them being born. So say if he was born on his due date, October 27th, I wouldn't take him out until like that 20th of the week in November. Yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it. I've got my appointment again next Wednesday. Now I'm starting every week. I'm waiting for the hospital to call me back with the requisition for my ultrasound. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to tell you that they're checking on, his main thing is his positioning. And then she's checking on fluid levels, just to be on the safe side, you know, type of thing. And I'm going to ask to see if they can figure out how much he weighs, because I just would like to know. And I'm also going to, on a request of my mother, that to make sure that he's still a boy, because of all the back and forth and everything from the midwife to the ultrasound technician getting 2 different stories. I told my mom, I said I'd have no idea what I would do if Grayson came out a girl. But you know, it's just like a laugh, like, you know, ha ha ha, it's a girl type of thing. Like when we seen it on the 20th week anatomy scan, it was right there. Like you could tell he was a boy, but you know, you just kind of laugh. Since you're there, you want to see if he's still a boy type of thing. But I'm running on 23 minutes. I don't even know if this thing is going to load. So I should end it here and stop rambling. No, that's Grandma's, don't touch. So I'll be back next week with my 37-week update and an update from my midwife then, and hopefully the ultrasound thing. What time is it right now? Sorry, I keep moving you. I keep looking on my phone. It's almost 10 o'clock, so when I go back downstairs, I'm going to phone the hospital to see if they've got my requisition yet. Because sometimes they're lazy. So I will talk to you guys later, and I'll be back next week with week 37, and hopefully a better update from my midwife than I did this week. Want to say goodbye?
Bye.
So, talk to you later. Have a good week and a good day and all that jazz. See you guys later.